This was an absolute dismantling of the Kansas City Chiefs by the Eagles. Your first thoughts are what?
That the Philadelphia Eagles defense showed everyone today why they were the number one defense in the National Football League. And they basically dominated the line of scrimmage. And if the game got to that, we knew that the Kansas City Chiefs would be in trouble. And that's what happened to them. They couldn't block them. They could not block that front.
Last night on SportsCenter, I'm going to give you your props. You picked the Eagles. I didn't give you props for that. I'm giving you props for how you said it was going to happen. You said they couldn't block them, so they were going to have to run the ball. If not, Mahomes would be running for his life all night. He got sacked 6 times. He was pressured 16 additional times. He
Literally what happened.
2 picks, and they got blown out the building.
Yeah, I anticipated that if that took place, what you just talked about, this was going to be the result. Now, I didn't obviously think they were going to score 40 points.
Right.
But turnovers help. And think about the Eagles going into the playoffs. And I said this as well. They took the ball away 10 times in playoff competition. They took it away 3 more times. They were the better team, but they dominated. They dominated the Kansas City Chiefs, and it all started with their defense.
They were the better team, but all along we've been saying, you know, the Chiefs are the Chiefs, and they've got Patrick Mahomes, and until somebody goes in and beats them, then you have to respect the defending champions. But there were also so many times this season we were like, wait, hold on. Is this the moment the Chiefs are actually in trouble? Is this what actually happened? Like, this is what we thought we've been worried about has finally happened?
Well, look here now. They played the best team in football. The Eagles were the best team in football. Okay, let's make that perfectly clear. That was my opinion as I watched the season. The Chiefs just have the it factor, where if you allow them to stay in games, they beat you. And that's what they did all year. And that's why they're a great football team. But this game got out of hand early for the Kansas City Chiefs. They got a lead, and then from there was like, now they have to throw. They played right into the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep. They played right into the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles because the Philadelphia Eagles controlled the game. That's what the better teams do. I mean, credit to Herm Edwards for actually saying the truth out loud. The Philadelphia Eagles are and were, I guess it's already past tense, were the better team. And they had been. Everyone kept saying, oh, the Kansas City Chiefs. Because the NFL and the media wanted the Kansas City Chiefs so badly. I'm going to talk about this all day today. But you guys saw the introduction to that game with Tom Cruise. I mean, like, it was all about the Kansas City Chiefs trying to make history. Throughout this game, it was all about the Kansas City Chiefs. It was all about the records and Mahomes and this and that. I mean, at halftime, the halftime show, like with like Gronk and whoever the heck it was, they were all talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. What do the Kansas City Chiefs need to do to get back in this game, to take control of this game? That's all they talked about. Throughout the game itself, Brady kept talking about it through the eyes of Patrick Mahomes. They literally asked Tom Brady, well, how does it feel? And Tom Brady's like, oh, it's tough to lose. I remember my 3 losses more than I win, more than I remember any of my 7 wins. Bro, nobody cares, number one. We're here for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. This isn't Tom Brady history hour, bro. All right? You're not 65 years old on a rocking chair being like, back in my day, I won Super Bowls. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But you kept talking about what it was like to lose, trying to identify and try to connect with the loss of Patrick Mahomes. Why not talk about what was it like, Tom Brady, for the first time you ever won a Super Bowl, and connect that to Jalen Hurts' first ever Super Bowl? How about that? This whole Super Bowl was just them mourning the Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what the Philadelphia Eagles did? They kept Taylor Swift off the screen. That's what they did. They made Andy Reid angry and spags. They were freaking out and crying and complaining the whole game. Patrick Mahomes looked like he was literally in tears. He was about to be in tears. Travis Kelce was just like, man, I'm done. My career's over. Yeah, it is. I just want to know, and I'm going to say this in every single video. And I got another song, and I'm going to play my song that I made in every single video. But I got to tell y'all, I got to ask y'all. Everyone kept saying how this Kansas City Chiefs team is the greatest team in NFL history, one of the greatest teams in the NFL history. And if the Philadelphia Eagles just dominated them 40-22, what does that make the Philadelphia Eagles? In the whole reign of the Kansas City Chiefs, of their dynasty, going back in 2018, they never did this to a team. Never. They never did this in the Super Bowl. And the Philadelphia Eagles just did something that the Kansas City Chiefs never did. We all are saying this is the greatest team, and Patrick Mahomes is the greatest. And don't tell me that it was just because of the O-line for the Kansas City Chiefs. Nah, you told me the Kansas City Chiefs team as a whole was the best. You told me Patrick Mahomes was the best. That's what you told me. You told me I was a hater. I was a doubter. Tell me that Patrick Mahomes is him. I already told y'all. There's only one God, one Savior, and his name is not Patrick Mahomes. Sacked 6 times, most in career, regular season, or playoffs. That was domination from the Philadelphia Eagles. And again, Philadelphia Eagles offense was still rolling. Jalen Hurts balling. They couldn't stop Jalen. He was 17 for 22. 10 yards per attempt, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns, 72 rushing, 11 carries, 6.5 yards per carry, and a 119 passer rating. So tell me it was just about the turnovers. Turnovers help, of course. It's almost like, oh, it's a team sport. Oh, you need offense, defense, special teams? Yeah. Even Jake Elliott just knocking down field goals, even with these nonsense, false starts and stuff. Even with the refs taking away that huge throw on 4th down from Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Didn't matter. Dominating the time of possession. 37 minutes. Man. That was just pure domination. And again, let me ask you this again, and I'm going to say this in every single one of my videos. If Patrick Mahomes and this Kansas City Chiefs team was one of the greatest teams of all time, and the Philadelphia Eagles just dominated them 40-22. What does that make the Philadelphia Eagles? And if during this whole reign, the Kansas City Chiefs never did what the Philadelphia Eagles did, especially to a team as good as the Kansas City Chiefs are, Kansas City Chiefs didn't do that to the 49ers in either of the games. They didn't do that to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They didn't do that to the Philadelphia Eagles in 22. And we know they didn't do this to the Philadelphia Eagles in 24. Yeah. So what does that make the Philadelphia Eagles? If the Kansas City Chiefs are one of the greatest teams, and yet the Philadelphia Eagles beat them in a way that greatest team never did, what does that mean? What does that mean? I think it means that the Philadelphia Eagles are one of the greatest teams in the history of the NFL. That's what happens when you say words out loud. You got to play by the rules. If you're going to make a statement like that, then you got to pay the consequences of a statement like that. Here we are. Philadelphia Eagles. Dominant. 40-22 win. MVP Jalen Hurts. You know that quarterback that can't throw? That quarterback that's just not good? The quarterback that has now outdueled Patrick Mahomes in not 1, but 2 Super Bowls? Philadelphia Eagles knocking out GOATs. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 4. Andy Reid. Bill Belichick, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. They got real Super Bowl wins. They don't got these easy nonsense wins. They don't got wins against Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy. No. Against first-year coaches or coaches for the first time in the Super Bowl. No, they got wins against Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, Andy Reid, Spags, Patrick Mahomes. That's who the Philadelphia Eagles got wins. But nah, don't worry. This whole season, we'll talk about how Dak Prescott's going to lead the Dallas Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. Oh, this is Jaden Daniels' era. You realize the Philadelphia Eagles are favored only 3rd to win the Super Bowl next year already? 3rd? After they just dominated the Kansas City Chiefs. We live in a crazy world, y'all. We live in a crazy world, but it's all right. I exist here, and now I'm going to drop some music for y'all. Bro, this song. Fire. That's why I'm playing in every video.
Yeah. Philly, stand up. They said we couldn't do it. Nah, they doubted us all year. But we here now. Champs again, Super Bowl locked. Hey, yo, hit that beat. No one likes us. We don't care. Bleed green. We everywhere. Doubted us. Don't you dare. Stop the Chiefs and the streak. Ain't nothing fair. No one likes us. We don't care. Andy and Mahomes looking scared. Sacrifice goats, no time to spare. No one likes us. We don't care. Started from the mud, now we flying like Hurts. Said Jalen wasn't clutch, now they crying it hurts. Talked down on the team, said the coaches were weak. Now we hoisting that Lombardi while they watching in defeat. Patrick Mahomes, nah, he never broke through. Met him at the line, Philly D said, who? All year long, they said we was frauds. Now the trophy in the air while they praying to the gods. Nick Sirianni got the playbook savage. Fans you dialing up pressure, leave Mahomes in damage. AJ and Devontae breaking ankles in the flats, while our secondary feast snatching picks like snacks. No one likes us, we don't care. Bleed green, we everywhere. Doubted us, don't you dare. Stop the Chiefs, and the streak ain't nothing fair. No one likes us, we don't care. Andy and Mahomes looking scared. Sacrifice goats, no time to spare. No one likes us, we don't care. Kansas City came in thinking they were sweet. Mahomes in the pocket, but we brought the heat. Three-peat dreams, now we snatch that crown. Travis Kelce in the dirt while we run this town. Talk about doubters, nah, we don't listen. Kahupa holding strong, never breaking his position. Barkley in the backfield, swift like a ghost. We roast competition while we sacrifice goats. Lane Johnson on the line, that's a wall, no cracks. Every yard we take, there ain't no turning back. Grease them poles, Broad Street go wild. Whole city lit, got that Philly style. Who's doubting now? I yell to the sky. Hurts took the hits, now the MVP ready to fly. Philly to the death, yeah, that's our creed. We grind, we bleed, and we all succeed. No one likes us, we don't care. Bleed green, we everywhere. Doubted us, don't you dare. Stop the Chiefs, and the streak ain't nothing fair. No one likes us, we don't care. Andy and Mahomes looking scared. Sacrifice goats, no time to spare. No one likes us, we don't care. Philly on top, put respect on the name. Climb through the hate, now we own the game. You doubted us once, you won't do it again. Super Bowl champs, now let that reign begin. No one likes us, we don't care.
No one likes us, we don't care. Yo, this was amazing. This is life, man. Life's got so many ups and downs. Life, in a blink of the eye, in the blink of the eye, snap of the fingers, it can get bad. We all know that. We've all had those moments. But you know what? Today was a good day. Tonight, yesterday, whenever you're watching this video. Right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to sleep. It's gonna be a crazy day. My mind's racing. I got notes everywhere. I got things that I want to say. I got receipts that I got to keep. Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions, the 3-peat stoppers, the GOAT sacrificers. Yeah, that's who the Philadelphia Eagles are. It's going to be a great offseason. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great week. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl? Tell me, what are your thoughts? I'd love to hear them. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.